Well, nothing here, but I took a punt on a grunt, so let's move again. I think we're already hitting that time of year where debris just builds up on the line. Sat in my nice warm car here, just thinking, do I need to go out there? Do I need to catch a barbel? But I do, and I'm not going to catch them sat at home. So yeah, I've moved further upstream. Let's give it one last try. So I've ended up in a spot you've seen me fish before. Actually caught a barbel here in winter, so I kind of think like, if I caught one here in winter, surely I can catch one in late August, even if it is flooding. But I'll give it an hour or two and just keep my fingers crossed. I really want to fish today. Right, it looks like it's going to stop raining for long enough for me to move and possibly fish one more swim. Fourth and possibly final spot of the day here. As usual for me, my morning session has gone. I've blown through lunchtime. I'm going to give it another hour here. Risk getting told off when I get home, but it's the way it's got to be. You're gonna be dumb, you're gonna be dumb. I guess a barbel down here, haven't read the rule book, you know, nice rising river like this, colouring up, they should really be on the feed, but not today, and I've run out of time, so I'm going to wind in, pick this up another day. Good morning, it's about a month later. I've been doing a lot in the meantime if you've been watching the channel, a lot of carp fishing, barbel fishing, things like that. And I'm back on a little river, we're giving it another go, and the conditions are sort of like the opposite to when I was here last time. Last time I was here the river was rising, today it's coming down. It came up about 1.5 meters in the last couple of days, and now it's got about a couple of foot extra in. It's looking really good for a bite. The banks are treacherous, so I've listened to you guys and I've got myself one of these. Let me show you this. So it's one of those dog spikes that I've got some polyprop rope tied to. Managed to find some green stuff, so that's carpy. And that's going down the bank. I've got knots tied down it, so if I do fall, I've got something to grab onto and a loop in the end. And what I've decided to do is fish from the top of the bank here and just go down there only to land fish if I hook one. You know, there's no point in taking that risk. I might as well fish from up here and go down there if I need to. So yeah, you've probably seen I've fallen over a few times on my last river videos, and although this won't stop me from falling over, at least if I do go in, I've got something to grab onto. And yeah, a few weeks back when I was on a different river, I did go in off camera up to my knees, and there's about 8 foot of water beyond that. So yeah, could have done with something like this back then, and let's face it, we catch them, we put them back. So, you know, it's not life or death, is it? We might as well take every precaution we can. And I'm a young man and I'm a good swimmer, but let's not take unnecessary risk. Yeah. Right, let's tidy all this away, get my chair out, and hope that rod buckles over. Well, that first cast was in for about an hour, but it sort of bumped round in the current to where it was right under the bushes to the right of me here, which is probably a good spot to get a bite, but I doubt I'll land them. So I've already gone up to a 6-ounce lead. You know, I was on 5, we're now on 6. Yeah, there's a bit more current than I thought, and there's loads of debris catching on the line as well with it sort of coming into autumn now. Yeah, we'll just have to take that into account. Well, I'm going to move already. I've actually had a bait in the water here for probably about 2 hours in total. I haven't really had any action, but the main reason I'm moving is I can't wind in without getting stuck on something on a near bank, and I've just lost a rig, and it would be irresponsible of me to continue here. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the old dolly hole downstream there. It looks fishable, and yeah, give it a go there instead. Okay, back here again, and I've made a switch to a feeder because I've got some really smelly ground bait with me. It's basically odds and ends from other sessions with loads of pellets and chopped boilies shoved in there as well, and yeah, usual pellet and boilie below that. We'll give it a try anyway. Let's hope I see that rig again with a fish on. Right, rope time. I think our friend the otter might have shown up. Big swirl on that side. Well, since the water level does seem to be coming down a little, I've moved one step down and put my rod a bit further out so the line's a bit more around these bushes that are sticking out here. And I'm just going to keep plugging away the feeder. I've had one good bang, and yeah, I think there's fish in the area, but I would normally move having given a swim this long without any action, but it's just about the only swim I can find that's really fishable, like effectively fishable, where I can fish in a way that I know if there's fish there I'll catch them, whereas all the other spots it's just a little bit like hit and miss whether or not I'll get set up. It's about 4:30 now, and these days it's getting dark at about 6, so this could be my last cast of the day, so man, fingers crossed for a barbel. Took a while, but we're in. The stick fish. Are you kidding me? Classic stick fish. A 3-pounder. Hoi! I thought hoid it into the sea. You threw a monkey. This could be the end of my session. Underwater snag. Safe to say I'm feeling a bit hard done by today when it comes to snags. Oh yeah. Lost everything, mate. Just lost it all. Didn't want it back. Oh, do I set up and lose another rig? I don't mind admitting I came very close to packing away then, but I figured I'm here now, I've probably got another half an hour, might as well at least try. And you know, it's supposed to be the best time of day for a barbel now. It's taken all day, but we've got a fish on. Sorry if I don't say much, I'm desperate to land this one. So the only hook links I had left tied up were some mono ones. And in this heavy current, I've just got to take it really easily. Really easy, not easily. This isn't going to be easily. We're getting somewhere now. Finally. Don't even think it's that big a fish. Just holding in the current as they do. Let's have a none of that. That's a Yorkshire barbel in the net. Come on. Oh. I was thinking if I lose this fish, it's going to be a rods on eBay situation. Oh my God, my God, my God. Okay, the fish is in the net, in the margins, in the water. So I think I'm actually gonna basically pack my stuff away, get my own hooking mat out so I've got some space here, and then yeah, show you this fish and make a runner. Okay, hopefully you can see I've got my own hooking mat. I've just packed everything away, so I've got loads of room here, and luckily the flood waters have gone away, and I've got a little patch here that I can kneel down in and hold the fish up for you. First time I've really seen the size of it, but it's not small. There it is, single pre-drilled 14mm halibut pellet from Spotted Fin. Yeah, just back to basics on that cast. I've lost, I think, 2-3 rigs today. Hang on, I'll just wet my hands. That's a clonker. I actually think this is my biggest barbel from this river. I'm not going to weigh it, but I think that's somewhere around 8 pounds. It's pretty good actually, but it's really, really thick set across the top there. Oh, brilliant. So happy with that. Here's the other side. Took me 2 sessions to get it, and I so nearly went home, as you know. I lost that rig, and that was about an hour ago, and I just thought, well, I might as well go home, but something made me stay. I'm so glad I did. Oh man. Right, let's get this fish back. Well, I'm taking a bit of a risk on this very muddy, slippery patch here, but this fish is worth it. Got to get a good release when they fought so hard. I think it's about 13 minutes, my camera said. Such a thick set fish, this one. All being well, if the otters leave it alone, I think we're looking at a future double here. Yes, when you get a kick like that, you know you've done your job right. Come on. Well, I brought you out onto the field here to say goodnight where there's more light, but also to show you this flooded field here. So yeah, if you thought I was being a bit dramatic with my rope and everything, I really wasn't. We've been getting loads of rain up here. But amazing to finish on a fish. I'm so happy with that. I nearly gave up, I think 2 or 3 times today, but something was telling me just to keep going. And actually I caught that fish on a random kind of long cast towards the back of the swim where all the bait I've been feeding must have been building up, because I got the bite really quickly. And yeah, so happy I stayed. Anyway, Thank you so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more to come. But most of all, I hope you're all okay during this weird time, and you know, we'll get through it soon. But until then, good luck with your fishing. Hope you catch a whacker, and I'll see you next time.